Oh, you're back. Hi.
For a split second, I actually forgot, like, I hit record like 30 seconds ago, and then I just forgot that we're recording a Let's Play. I was just waiting for the game to load up to, like, play it. To be
Yeah.
honest, that, like, 30 seconds was almost long enough for me to forget I was on a call with you.
Oh, wow. Welcome back. This is the final episode, at least of this game. Maybe it's the final episode of our careers. Who knows?
I'm bored now.
But, are we going to talk about this game during this game's final episode?
I think they're re-summarizing that all of these zombies came from the X virus. That
So, Chemical X from the
that
Powerpuff Girls.
That X gonna give it to you, and then
X
you
gonna give them
become
Chemical X?
and you become a zombie super soldier.
Or a Powerpuff Girl.
Right.
They were just missing the other two ingredients, which were sugar and spice and everything nice. 3 ingredients. What am I talking about?
Everything nice sounds like a lot of ingredients, but you might be able to put it on the packaging as just one, and then the sub-ingredients go in parentheses.
Maybe, but
You might not be required to share them at all, because you can put, like, natural ingredients, and then you don't need any more details. Like, it's
well,
just
then,
good enough.
this is just a really bad failed experiment of the Rowdy Rough Boys, which was snakes and snails and puppy dog tails. Why did I remember that? Why? Huh. I've been watching a lot of cartoons recently from our childhood, like in the mornings before I work.
I've been watching a lot of anime. I'm trying to become a weeb again.
I've been trying to get Katie into Black Clover. Sorry, my wife. That's my wife's name. I've been trying to get her into Black Clover.
I've been watching Black Lagoon, which is not at all similar.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I know because it keeps popping up in my queue that you were watching it.
Oh yeah, that's right. You know what I'm watching.
Yeah. She's getting into the Elves arc.
Actually, when possible,
Black Clover.
When possible, I watch my anime on Hulu because Funimation, like, interface-wise, is the
awful.
worst streaming service. They're all bad, and Funimation's the worst.
I know, it's really bad. But do you know anything about Black Clover, Dalton?
Just that you're watching it,
Okay.
and that it's not House of the Dead, but that's fine.
Yeah. In a world where magic means everything, one boy without magic. It's that kind of premise.
Okay.
And I like the characters in the show. Like, they're, aside from a few that are really obnoxious.
Hey, this sounds like podcast content.
Well, maybe I'm just doing a podcast. I just wanted to point out the main character in the first, like, few, like, arcs of the show is super obnoxious because he's only like, just because I don't have any magic power doesn't mean I can't be the greatest thing in the world. And, like, it's so obnoxious.
Doesn't it,
and like,
though?
well, that and the whole just everything, they have to explain everything, like, at least like in the first few bits. And then, like, everybody has to have, like, a flashback to, like, their upbringing until this moment where they have to push past their limits and beat the bad guy, like that kind of shit. That's the only thing I don't like about the show, is it's just super repetitive, and it's a 23-minute episode show, and the first 4 to 6 minutes are a recap in the anime intro. It's really bad in the beginning. But the show does get good. I recommend it for you, if you're willing to tolerate it for so long. But anyways,
This is kind of rough.
yeah. Omelette du fromage.
Oh, you know what? Maybe
Anyways,
it's not that rough, because I just looked up at my health and I'm doing fine, so.
I like I was saying though, I've been watching a lot of Cartoon Network shows from when we were kids on HBO. And it started because like it was like 6:30 in the morning. I wake up to Courage the Cowardly Dog, and my wife is watching it in bed. And it's the Return to the Slab episode, which was everyone's nightmare as a child. And I just wake up to Return the Slab, and I'm like, what? And the song that's in that episode, The Man in Gauze, I turned that into my alarm every morning to wake up to because it annoys my wife. And I'm not a light sleeper. I don't wake up for my alarms.
Okay.
So it'll play for like a whole like 5 or 10 minutes before I wake up. And she's already awake, and she just can't be bothered to reach over and shut off my alarm. So you'll just hear The Man in Gauze for like 20 minutes.
My wife and I have somehow accomplished, like, no matter which one of us needs to wake up earlier, we have somehow accomplished that neither of our alarms wake up the other person.
Wow.
I have no rhyme or reason or logic as to how that happened. We just both picked out one of the, provided alarm sounds on our phone. We made sure they were different sounds, and we both wake up to it immediately. And I mean, she hits snooze a million times, but it wakes her up to hit snooze, and I don't wake up in the process.
That's lucky.
It is very lucky.
I don't know how my wife does it. She can fall asleep in 2 minutes and then wake up at the first alarm, and I can't do that.
I suspect that some of that is the surround sound white noise we have going on, where I have an echo device making white noise on one side and a fan running on the other.
That might be it. I also have a ceiling fan and a floor fan going on in my bedroom because fun fact, I'm sweating bullets right now because my upstairs in my house, which is where I'm at, has no return vents. So none of the air gets cycled through. So if my thermostat is set to like 73, it gets to like 85 degrees in here because there's nothing pulling the hot air back out. And it's a nightmare, especially in the summer up here. In fact, right over here, which you guys can't see, is an attic door. And I'll actually open it during the winter when it gets too hot in here because it's freezing in my attic. And the cold air will just sink into this room. Like, in fact, I'm about to just 1 sec. I had to. Oh, it's so hot in here. But we've been watching Courage the Cowardly Dog and Ed, Edd n Eddy. Did you watch Ed, Edd n Eddy?
Yeah, for sure.
Have you seen the meme that's been going around of the one song? What is it called? Why can't it? Give me a second. I have to Google this. What is the song called? Your Love by The Outfield. You don't know the song?
I don't know.
It's Josie's on a vacation far away.
Gotcha.
Come around. Yeah, that one. I think Ninja Sex Party did a cover of it. But somebody took that first like few lines and then put it like in a gray box, like just put the audio with like a gray box in a video, and then it says you'll never be able to unhear it, and it's a picture of Ed. And then it plays the first few lines of that song, and I cannot unhear it. It sounds exactly like Ed from Ed, Edd n Eddy. If I can find the video, I'm going to send it to you.
I remember Ed, Edd n Eddy being like the first Cartoon Network show I saw that made me aware that Nickelodeon wasn't the only cartoon channel.
You too?
So yeah, so like growing up, like Nickelodeon was the default. I was never into whatever Disney's
I wasn't so
channel
much
was
either.
called. But I would put it on channel 33 for Nickelodeon, and then one day, visiting a neighbor kid, the adult in the house was like, "Oh, why don't you put some cartoons on?" And then they put it on channel 46, and it was Ed, Edd and Eddy, and I was like, what
Channel
in the
46 and
world?
Channel 33. Those were the only two you needed back then, man. And then Nickelodeon got moved to 34 or 35.
I wonder if I still remember some of the other channels from back then that I haven't needed in however many years.
Right. Channel 60 was Disney. I remember that.
50 was Comedy Central.
Was it 50?
Yeah, for sure. Was MTV
Okay.
40 or maybe 42?
MTV?
Yeah.
I think it was 42. Yeah, I think you might be right about that. 42 or 44? I can't remember.
Man,
Because
the days of
45 was
remembering
like some like AMC
channel
or
numbers
something.
and phone numbers.
Yeah, man.
I barely might know my phone number.
Kids these days won't have to have all this useless knowledge in their head.
Sorry.
Um,
Damn. Collateral damage, Wash. One of him. Don't feel too bad. You can be one cold motherfucker at times.
Honestly, I zoned out so hard thinking about channel numbers that I have no idea what just happened or what I could have done.
I think you just killed everyone. Anyways,
Wow. That feels
I
kind of
still
shitty.
remember- Oh, they just did the taboo. You don't put a zombie in a vent,
It's rude.
right?
I don't trust vents anymore after Alien Isolation anyway.
Valid.
Have you played?
Nope, I will not. Unless we play it on here.
Everybody who plays Alien Isolation just assumes the vents are safe, and they are wrong.
Yeah.
Just based on video game knowledge, you assume they're okay, and then you get dragged right out of it.
Yeah, I'll play it on the show only. I am a big baby bitch with that game. But anyways,
Which is
I remember-
strangely, I think, the only proper horror game I've finished.
wow. Shark-infested custard. Ew. But I remember one of my first times with Cartoon Network was at Ed and Eddy, and then it was like super stupid late. I didn't quite have my own like bedroom of sorts when I was a kid. My sister and I shared our bedroom for the longest time, and then eventually I just started sleeping out in the living room because the TV was out there and I could have something going on to sleep. And I remember I woke up one night. It was like 11 or 12 at night, and it was the first time that I had seen Dragon Ball Z. Because it was the ending of the Cell Saga.
Okay.
It was the episode with the Kamehameha Wave battle. Where Gohan is fighting Cell. And I just watched this anime character disintegrate in the middle of the night as like a 5 or 6-year-old. I was in kindergarten. And I went to school the next day, and one of my friends had a Dragon Ball Z lunchbox, and I said, "Hey, what is the name of that show?" Because I didn't realize that it said Dragon Ball Z on the damn thing, and I didn't realize that was the name of the show.
Okay.
And ever since then, I was trying to find out what the name of the show was, and it wasn't until like second grade that I figured out that it was called Dragon Ball Z, because it was always on super late, and I'd always fall asleep and wake up and find it on. It was like before like Toonami was like a you know, afternoon evening thing.
I remember, I was way too young for this, but I discovered Dragon Ball Z on the same day that the very first episode of South Park premiered, and I watched it.
Really?
Or at least the same week. I don't know if I was watching it the premiere night, but I was watching the first episode as the show began, so maybe it got a repeat airing on the weekend. But it was when it was the only episode. I discovered Dragon Ball Z in the same night. And you can divide my life into a before and after at that moment.
She's right here, boy.
You know what? I
Oh,
want to
shit.
know how old I was. Look up for me what year South Park premiered.
I've never felt so turned
It
on
was.
in my life.
Say
I remember it
Don't
because
worry,
they.
detective.
Digital Gaming did a thing about South Park, didn't they?
Everybody will have
Or
their
whatever their
chance
like one
to
sub
have
channel
a
is.
go.
I don't know.
Nobody's having a go with anybody.
Stay behind me, Varla. Grab your gun, not your dick.
Clement, did I call for you? Go to your room.
97,
Can't you just want
Do you have a month?
in your life
August
show
13th.
your son a little
So I was 6 years old.
Wait, you were 91?
age?
Yeah.
Don't you ever talk to
Okay.
your mother like that.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Sorry, Mom.
Oh shit.
That's better.
Oh,
Oh.
what have you done?
I should think that's pretty self-explanatory. Your friend is in that jar over there.
She's alive too. What's
Still
left
would.
of her?
Then your stock just fucking crashed.
And she's also a Jedi.
I don't understand.
Maybe still would.
Say night night to mommy, asshole. And I think it's past your fucking bedtime, young man.
Things are happening, man. The game's exciting now.
Fuck. I guess this is it. It certainly.
Uh,
You wanna do the honors?
Do I have to edit that?
Varla,
maybe.
I don't think I do. Missing reel. God damn it.
Is that our title card?
Missing reel. We could use that instead of Overkill.
we hadn't found
I just realized I've been using the chapter titles as the episode titles, and
Yeah.
this chapter's not going to work, because now the title of the video is Overkill. The typing of the dead Overkill.
I figured as soon as I got home,
Episode 9.
I'd go pay my respects.
Missing
to my
no.
man. And then Washington's going to fucking Vegas, baby.
Please don't ever do that again,
Still
Washington.
thinking about things.
Appears that way.
You got anything clever to say?
I'm at somewhat of a loss.
Yeah, there's nipples. We have to censor that.
No, I don't think YouTube requires it unless it is very explicitly porn.
We'll have to check the
Like,
guidelines.
unless that's the intended purpose. It probably prevents monetizing, but we are so far away from being able to do that anyway.
We'll see.
I'm gonna be
We do
very
mark-
upset if I have to edit this. Fuck me. We're fixing your computer and you're doing this. You can have my RAM.
You want me to edit this episode?
Whoa! What?
We're associated.
Who?
Yeah.
What? And who was
Dumb.
Candy Striper?
Dumb.
I don't-
Stupid.
Video games. Whatever.
You have to
Does this
type
work?
any word.
Boobs. Appropriate.
Nice.
Oh, is it paying attention to the words I'm typing? Oh God, words.
Missing
I don't
one,
know.
one arm. One
Who
arm.
is Candy Striper?
The idiot that had her arm cut off.
Oh my God. God, it didn't work.
You're dead.
The laugh.
I don't understand.
You weren't looking at what you had to do. You really gonna make me edit this episode?
Words associate no with Agent G. Is that me?
White.
Am I Agent G? Oh my God.
Cruel.
He thinks he's funny. Wow, I was trying to type weapon and then he dropped his weapon. Oh my God.
Male. Dude. Papa Caesar. Evil.
Sure.
Bad
What's
guy.
Bad. Cruel.
Subjective.
Rude.
Dude.
Angry? Who was Papa Caesar? Was he a pimp? I don't know.
Papa's Palace of Pain.
Palace. Pain. Shit. Oh my god, the boss has so much health.
Chinese food.
What? I don't... Justified? Who is Jasper Guts? I don't know
Oh,
what I'm
wheelchair.
doing.
Wheelchair.
Oh, is that who that is?
Dead.
Sure. Handicapped? I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, it's just fact. He was.
I'm sorry. Shit. Warden Darling. Shit!
No clue.
Why?
You're dead.
Alright, cut. We'll be back. Alright, we're back.
Oh, creepy.
Oh, I'm
creepy.
still in the same level. Anyway, I have a
Key.
list of words off to the side. I'm not looking at the game at all. I'm looking at this list of words. It's not a...
Crazy. Inhaler.
That was all the... Inhale? That was everything this search result gave me. I tried to... Words associated with in-game locations. That's not on my list over here.
Dark.
What are the places? Was
Scream
there a
Train.
prison?
Train.
Scream Train. Swamp?
Carney. Is it a carnival or a fair?
Shit.
Grindhouse.
Grindhouse.
Gore. Blood. Violence.
I don't know what I typed anymore. Jesus
Exploitive.
Christ. Oh, exploitation was significant. Film grain. Grainy. Shoot. Ah, Grainy was righteous. Oh my god.
Zombie.
Enemy types. They're all zombies.
Dead.
Boss. Dead? Mutate. Mutation. Gross. Nasty. Oh my god. I hated this.
We actually had to talk about the game.
I hated everything about that.
Yeah, that wasn't fun. Oh boy. This is gonna be a nightmare for me to edit.
Why?
If I'm editing it.
Why did the game think I would know or remember or think anything of any of these characters?
Right?
And introducing word association at the very end. Like
I
if
just
you
remembered
told me in
this.
advance that I had a reason to care.
I bind you. Don't. This is
My
the dead man's switch.
leg just fucking fell asleep. Oh my god.
Kill me, and the self-destruct for the lab beneath us goes off. Prison will be leveled.
Then what?
Nice.
Yeah, this part's gross.
Sought only redemption.
I don't remember this.
To undo all the wrongs I have done. I want to return to the womb.
No!
Please, just this one last thing.
Yeah, we're just gonna censor everything from here.
I need to sit down. When revenge seemed the only option.
You've broken 100 laws. You're responsible for the deaths of
Okay.
countless thousands. You threatened the safety of every man. woman, and
Just in
child.
case and out of respect for the
Our friend's
viewers.
brain in a jar.
Yeah, this part definitely needs to
By
be.
returning to the womb.
That's
That's wrong.
If you want to see this
That's
part,
not right.
just play the game. Play the game yourself if you want to see this. This is just dumb.
Other people have uploaded this, I'm sure.
Yeah, we're not comfortable with putting this out on our channel anymore.
goodbye, boys.
It's just now.
Cut the audio.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh! Oh! This is worse than showing it. Playing the audio is worse than showing it.
Ironic? Yeah, ironic. You know, when something occurs after you.
I know what
I mean, I'm still glad they didn't show it.
You see, you did it again.
Because I was very concerned.
This whole episode, you've been motherfucking everything.
That's my thing. That's how I fucking speak.
Yeah, but there we were.
You know I'm gonna turn that up for the audience, right?
Motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Clement more than likely fucked his mother, and not once did you call him motherfucker. When indeed he was. Most probably a real motherfucker. So
Did Quentin
what does that
come in last minute for this part of the script?
don't fucking mean what you fucking say. It's all shit.
You're right. This does have decent Tarantino vibes.
This particular part, yeah, this banter.
Deep down through all your fuckisms, you really like me. I'm the fucking nearest fucking thing you've ever had to a fucking friend.
Don't fucking do this to me, man.
And not just because they're saying the word fuck a lot, but just the actual, like, content of the discussion.
Say you like
Yeah.
me.
Get the fuck out of my space. Never repeat. Fucking talk of that shit again.
Or what?
Like, I could see this as a Pulp Fiction discussion
Okay, man.
Yeah.
about a Royale with cheese.
You did good. When back home, I am going to get myself a car, play my country music.
Or rubbing
and
somebody
move
else's wife's
back
feet.
to where the fuck ever you live.
Ugh, I
You
forgot
are
about that.
motherfucking welcome.
Fuck you.
So that's a yes then.
Can I drive?
Ugh.
Fuck you.
Washington is washing off on you.
Bottle guns. If you could hear me,
I don't feel any pride about finishing this game.
No.
Twice.
I've ever met.
Now that just ain't right.
I think if we
I don't feel like I accomplished anything.
Love ain't always right.
Hey, I love my old man. You saying that ain't right?
Well,
And your fiance saying that y'all there loved her brother.
I was just making an observation.
Frankly, Casanova, I'd be more worried about beating the past 12 hours as a damning fucking indictment of contemporary feminism.
Beg pardon?
I just think two dick-wielding cop cliches taking down a 100-foot birthing mother is a statement fairly limited in its interpretation.
I'm not sure
This
you
is
can
amazing.
to that.
Not to mention, the strongest female role model in this whole affair ain't much more than a gherkin in a pickle jar.
Washington.
They had met as adversaries.
What the fuck is it?
They had fought as allies.
I love you, man.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
But to their enemies,
And you? One-way ticket to motherfucking Vegas, baby.
Oh my god, stop
I
it.
told you not to do that again.
they were righteous motherfuckers.
So, does lampshading their own mistreatment of women help excuse the mistreatment of women? Or is it a weak excuse to get away with it? I don't know if Varla was a weak character. She's even your
No, they
playable
just did her
character
dirty,
at
that's
least
all.
one point.
I
Now, Candy Striper was a weak character.
but she lived, didn't she?
I don't remember.
I
I have forgotten most of this game already.
yeah. I understand if you unsubscribe. We're sorry.
We said before that if we get 2 comments, we might go back to the original. If you get us to 3 comments, we won't. This is all going to be based on whether we get a even or odd number of comments.
By what day? Because I mean, it's obviously
You have 1 year, because I'm not ready.
1 year. Yeah, that's a great time to.
From the release of this episode.
Mark
right,
it in your
well-
calendars. I know I'm not.
I'm not going to remember that we had this conversation.
Ugh.
So, thanks for sitting through the Typing of the Dead Overkill with us.
Yeah,
And
it was fun until the end.
join us for something else.
Yeah, something with less
We're not good with goodbyes,
atonement.
but bye.
Ugh.